Harbin is very good.
特别激动，我也为我们家乡感到骄傲。
下一位王子，
反正特别热情，热情大劲儿，有点。真没想到这么火，谁能想到呢？关键。
东北人贼团结，不可能给哈尔滨破。
This winter, China's northeastern city Harbin has unexpectedly become the most talked about destination for domestic travelers. During the 3-day New Year's holiday, more than 3 million tourists flocked to the city, and the snowball effect of social media has suddenly turned the ice city into a hotspot. No one had expected such a frenzy to occur in this far northern city. In 2022, Harbin's GDP was approximately 550 billion yuan, ranking lower than 50th nationwide. But just around 30 years ago, it was one of the top 10 city economies in the country. And over the past decade, Harbin was the only Chinese provincial capital that experienced a population decline. So how did a city that is rarely mentioned suddenly transform into a must-visit destination? I had to go find out myself.
Dear all passengers, we have just landed at Harbin Taiping Airport. The outside temperature is -13 degrees Celsius.
哈尔滨除了冰就雪，你到哈尔滨咱就得看冰雪大世界。完了，中央大街。
Well, since our hotel is next to the second place he mentioned, we decided to go to Zhongyang Street first. The Zhongyang Street is an old street located in the center of Harbin. These Russian-style architectures reflect the diverse history of the city. Since late 18th century, the construction of the China Eastern Railway connected the northeastern area and Siberia, making Harbin a thriving metropolis with Russian influence at one point. Believe it or not, the most famous snack in Zhongyang Street is ice cream. So this is the shop of Harbin's symbolic modern popsicles, and during the 3-day holiday of the New Year's Eve, 100,000 pieces were sold. Obviously, no freezer is needed. Whoa! Freezing! As we were walking down the street, we ran into a family that was eager to tell us what just happened to them.
今天我们在这个路边，他们就组织这个车队嘛，就在那里召唤我们，就说你们要到冰雪大世界啊，什么地方我们都免费给你们提供服务。太热情了，天太冷，但是人太热情。很好。
Well, it's a cold morning and we're heading to a famous spot for both local people and tourists, which is morning market. Strolling around the morning market is typical of the lifestyle for northeastern people. In the market, you can find all kinds of groceries like food, clothing, and even morning snacks. 2个豆腐脑，2个油条。对。 2 balls of tofu pudding and 2 fried dough sticks only cost us 9.5 yuan, which is just around $1.30 in US dollars. This is much cheaper than in many other parts of China.
来买东西了，我尽可能要给他们便宜啊，让他们高高兴兴的来，高高兴兴的走。
The market has drawn a lot of attention on social media because of its variety of items that are not just cheap but good, really bang for the buck.
昨天买过了，咱不会骗任何一个外地游客，而且咱也不会说的给哈尔滨抹黑。你说要是骗外地游客了，这个市场不好了，咱这个我们也吃不着饭，你知道吧？
Cheating tourists in Harbin bears extremely high costs. Just a couple of days ago, an unlicensed taxi was fined 30,000 yuan. Since last December, Harbin's authorities has issued several guidelines to strictly control any irrational price increases in accommodation, scenic spots, and restaurants. These were all to make sure that the tourists can travel in Harbin with no worries.
Welcome to the world of ice and snow!
The Winter Wonderland is an iconic tourist attraction of Harbin. Here, excitement is the easiest thing to find. This year's seasonal theme park covers an area of over 800,000 square meters, and it's made up of thousands of massive ice carvings and some entertaining activities. Climbing to the top of the ice and snow world, I realized that the reason Harbin can have such a success story was just because it is Harbin. It is the Harbin where local residents will give free rides to visitors. It is the Harbin where authorities will prepare non-slip carpets and public warming shelters. It is the Harbin where you can totally enjoy yourself with no worries at all.
哎呀，都很热情的，反正总之来哈尔滨很值得。
For locals, they have been waiting for this moment for so long.
那你光看别的城市火，你谁不想？哈尔滨为啥不能火？
我感觉挺骄傲的。我觉得如果是人心不变的话，一直能活下去。
Trust me, it's just a start. According to a government plan, by 2030, Harbin aims to achieve a total revenue of 70 billion yuan from ice and snow tourism, with the overall ice and snow industry surpassing 150 billion yuan. When it comes to using winter tourism to boost its economy, Harbin seems to have already taken the first step.
看人家南方发展好，是不是有点眼馋？
对，我当时你给我跑车价，我都想，就是以后我都搬那边去了，就感觉哈尔滨经济一直不好。现在我不想了，我还留哈尔滨吧，哈尔滨挺好。